Transmission now.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, we live and I'm gonna go. Just give me a second. I want to make sure. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. So here go what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start this. Good afternoon, subscribers. Tonight we're gonna be discussing how Texas lawyers and judges are selling out prisoners. They're committing crimes on the bench, and so are their lawyers. Introduce yourself, Karen.
Hi, my name is Karen Dowd. I have two felony charges. First degree. My first felony is F2176371. The second one is S217637.
And what is your attorney name?
Richard Cavizales.
Just give us a rundown on what you've been going through and how long you've been locked up and the problems you've been having with your attorneys.
Well, my problem started in 2021. I got locked up for two accusations that are being said about me.
Let me stop you right there.
True, and
let me interrupt you. Can you talk a little clearer like you was talking earlier without, I'm trying to get a clearer voice from you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I've been dealing with this problem since 2021. My parents paid a attorney that really didn't even do nothing for me until now. They haven't really do nothing for me. I've been through 3 attorneys and none of them did the best they could. They kept ignoring me, everything I was saying. They would not pay attention. So to when I was going in the case with my probation officer, and I was being hurt. Like my voice.
Well, let me stop you right there. I'm not getting a clear voice from. I'm getting a lot of rasping. I don't know if you're holding that too close to you. But I like the people to be able to hear, and I need to be able to hear what you're saying. So let me ask you this here. You had an attorney by the name of Lisa Sheree Thomas, am I correct?
Yes.
And this is a Dallas lawyer. You called me from a jail. And correct me if I'm wrong. This attorney in between 3 of the other attorneys at this law firm took $15,000 from your mother and father. Have they filed any motions in your case?
No.
I didn't hear you.
No, they haven't.
Have they filed any discovery in your case?
No, they haven't.
So you was indicted over a year and 3 months ago, and they still have not taken your case to trial.
Yes, that's all.
And as at this moment, you have a Richard Carrizales on your case. He's a court-appointed attorney.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
Lisa Sherry Thomas withdrew from the case. I'm private to this information. She filed a motion making statements to the court, actually lies to the court that her parents was threatening her. And so she withdrew from the case. But the fact of the matter is, when I caught wind of what's going on with Karen, I called her attorney. And her attorney stated that she can't talk about the case with me, but Karen has already authorized for her attorney to speak to me concerning the case. So I say, put the case to the side. And I asked her, why haven't you filed a motion for discovery on the prosecutor? Why haven't you filed a motion to squash both of the indictments? Because both of the indictments are defective. They failed to give facts to show how the defendant committed the offense. And so once her attorney, Lisa Sherry Thomas, realized that Karen had me, who's proficient in the law, she filed a falsified motion with the court, withdrawing from the case, contending that Karen family, as well as her, has been threatening her. Well, let me ask you this, Karen. The judge called the judge after the attorney got the letter for you firing a lawyer, in which I helped you draft up. The judge called you out. I believe she admonished you, I believe, on the 7th. Could you tell us what the judge name was and what that judge stated to you?
Yes, my judge is Nancy Mulder. She called me out.
Hold up. We can't. When you say that judge name, it's got to be clear. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if you're talking too close to your microphone or what, but I need to be able to clearly hear you.
Okay, her name is Nancy Mulder.
Nancy who?
Mulder.
Nancy Mulder?
Mulder, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
She sent me out for court because I wasn't aware of it. No, from my attorney who we spoke to hours prior to the day. I mean, day before yesterday.
Okay,
and,
hold up. I'm gonna stop you. Hold up. Let me stop you. Are you talking too close to the tablet because you're not? What you're saying is not clear.
I have the speakerphone in front of me, but it's far from my mouth.
Okay, I'm just trying to keep going.
Okay, and the new attorney that I have at the court, and I was wondering what was going on, and he said he was withdrawing from my case due to threatening from Theodore, which is not true. And
hold up, let me make sure I understand. You said that Richard Corrales said that I was threatening him.
Yes.
Did he say the nature of the threat?
No.
So he just went to the judge and said that I was threatening him.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me ask you, what did your judge say to you when you went to court on the 7th of this month when they called you out?
She said that she was tired of my family and my friend, which is you, threatening the attorney, and that if she was gonna appoint me another attorney, and if that attorney came to her court saying that attorney been threatened, she will file a police report against you.
Okay, let me say, just hold on. Okay, Karen informed me that Judge Mulder in the 6th Criminal Court of Appeals in Dallas, Texas, the Frank Qualley building, the judge said that she would file a police report on me for threatening the lawyers. Yet none of the lawyers have filed a formal motion spelling out the threat. The only threat that I've made, and I'll say today, I threatened to file a state bar complaint on each of those lawyers because after I did some research on the docket, I came to the understanding that every attorney that Miss Karen has had on this case, every attorney is working with the district attorney to convict her. No attorney, this case has been pending for a year and 3 months. Not one of the attorneys have filed a motion for discovery on the prosecutor. Both of the indictments are defective. No attorneys have moved to squash those indictments. So once I saw that these attorneys did nothing, they done took a total of $15,000 from Karen family and did nothing. And so when I started inquiring, y'all got $15,000. What have you done? You did nothing. So all of a sudden, Sherry Thompson withdrew from the case, filed a bogus motion, and I will be posting those motions later this week in referencing what we're speaking about tonight. Go ahead, Karen. Is there anything you want to tell us about your attorneys and what they've been doing as far as defending you?
Well, towards my attorney, I feel like I'm not being heard. I feel like I'm being, they're abusing, and they're putting me through a lot of stress. I'm not being heard, or they're not listening that I need to do it. So it hurts that I'm still in this case and they're still publishing lies. The judge said that I can get her a license just for me because it wasn't admitted in court.
Okay, I have a question for you. I want to, when the judge called you out on November the 7th, what did the judge say in regards to your case?
She said that I didn't need no evidence, that the only evidence that she was going to use was the testimony of the daughter of the victim and the brother.
Did that judge say anything else to you?
She turned around, well, she looked up and asked the DA about what they're going to do with the case because I was, threatening people, and she said no. And I told her, none of my family or my friends, nobody.
Okay, but what did the judge say anything else to you that you want to say tonight?
Pretty much, she made me, for what she said, she made me feel that, there's no hope for me.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Because she's not believing and not trying to, I feel, honestly, with these attorneys, I feel like she's trying to find an attorney who can help her convict me.
Okay. So, okay. So going forward, you have my number. And is there anything else you want the society to know concerning what's going on in this courtroom with these judges and this DA?
I really, yes, I don't understand how are they doing this. The Dallas County is doing people. I had a friend named Miss Jill. She got convicted for 8 years. She had a license, and it said she stole the truth. It came out saying that she didn't do nothing on the license test, which was not admitted in court.
Okay,
and they gave.
Go ahead.
I gave her 8 years, so she has to do 8 years TDC.
Okay.
And the attorney told her that her best bet was to get TDC time and probation. The attorney never explained to her what was probation.
Okay, so going forward with your case, you have 2 felonies, and like I said, in your case, for the record, there will be a complaint filed against the judge on your behalf, and there will be a complaint filed on the attorneys that's handling your case now and the attorneys in the past. So I'm glad that you came on, and if you have anything else to say and anybody else want to call in, please feel free to call in.
Yes, I really would like to change my DA, because I feel like if I end up switching DA with somebody else,
so you saying you want to switch what now?
My DA.
Why you want to change of district attorney?
Because she's like, how can I explain this? She is believing a person that is lying, and would I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's just unfair.
Well, let me ask you this here: Have the district attorney made statements to you that you feel like are unfair?
Yes. The DA told me that the son is allocating, that he said he was present when none of that is true.
So when the DA is talking to you about this case, what is your lawyer doing at this time?
Yesterday on the 7th, when they went to court, all he did was just looking at him and didn't say nothing.
So your attorney is allowing the DA and the judge to interact with you and never saying anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to say? I know that you can continue to talk to that phone call run out if you like.
Yes, there's a lot of people here who are going through a lot of things that are being unfair as well. They leave us here just, to leave us here. And the attorneys do not get back with the people. we took hold on the attorney because we feel that they're supposed to, like, you know, they're representing us. They need to show our innocence, but they don't do that. They try to pull your mind up or wrap your mind up so you can take the best thing on their eye, which is not the best thing. All they want to do is get a conviction. And from what I understand and seen in my case, they're not looking for a solution and the truth. All they're looking for is somebody to convict. That's it, with no but.
Well, let me ask you this here.
And it's really unfair.
Have your attorney offered you any plea bargains?
No.
So this case been pending for over a year and 3 months. Is it any particular reason why they haven't took you to trial yet?
Honestly, I don't. But the only thing I do know is that I'm innocent all the way, and these people are putting me in here just for a person that makes a lot of money with my husband, and in order for them to get close to my husband, they need to knock me down. Who I'm the wall between them.
Okay, you haven't.
And the daughter has.
Go ahead.
The daughter has called my husband, blackmailing him, telling him that if he leaves me, I will be free. And then she turned around and switched that up and said that if he pays half for her house that she wants to buy, I'll be free, and that she don't want her brothers and sisters to suffer.
Okay, I know the facts of your case. I have intimate knowledge concerning the attorneys in the case. You have me out here as an advocate, and I can pretty much tell you that we can and we will beat the case. It's just a matter of a process. And so, like I said, just sit tight. You have an advocate out here.
I know. I trust you.
Okay. So if you don't have anything else to say, I don't want to hold you up because we are live. And but if you have anything else to say, like I say, the rest of the prisoners are welcome to call in. I'll be still going live for the next 45 minutes until y'all need me.
Yes, I have another. Yes, I have another inmate in here that's speak for that well.
Okay, you can put on now, but you know if the phone hang up, you just have to call back.
I will.
Okay, so you can put it on. I mean, I don't know if you want to put on now, if you want to wait. So
I'll put it on now until it ends up, then I'll call back again.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, this is.
Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Yes, this is Suzette James.
Suzette James?
James. James.
Can you what is your felony case number?
Okay, it's F2276924.
Okay, so what's going on with your attorney in your case? Is there anything that the attorney is doing to make you feel like that he or she is not properly representing you? And how long have you been locked up on the charge?
Okay, I've been locked up a year.
A year?
1 year.
Have you got indicted yet?
Just like I said, with
you have
the
1 minute left.
Yeah, that they gave me.
Okay, but it sounds like the phone gonna hang up. Y'all probably just have to call back. Do you know if you've been do you know if you have an indictment?
All I know is the paper that they gave me, the indictment paper.
When you call back, I want you to elaborate on that and what's going on with your attorneys, because this phone is probably gonna hang up in a second.
Okay, yeah, we gonna call you back.
Okay, but
okay.
You can continue.
Right.
You can continue to talk until it hang up.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can continue to talk. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, they just saying, like you said, the indictment paper said that capital murder.
Okay, let me ask you this here. Have they made you an offer? What is the reason? I'm asking you two questions. Have they made you
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna wait till they call back, but here's the issue here. In Texas, like a lot of y'all have not really had an interaction with the criminal justice system unless you see it on YouTube. The Delphi murder case, the Idaho 4 case, the quadruple murders. What a lot of people don't understand is pretty much all these attorneys are crossing out their clients, whether you pay them or it's a court appointed. So I have intimate knowledge of what's going on in these particular cases that they're bringing to my attention. And so I have direct evidence that these attorneys are working with the district attorney and with the judge to force people to plead guilty or to outright convict them. You got people that's been locked up over a year. Some been indicted, some have not been indicted. But if you indicted somebody a year and 3 months ago and you claim that they are, excuse me.
Hello, this is a free call from an incarcerated individual at Dallas County Jail. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse the thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello?
Yes, hello, this is Suzette.
Okay, Suzette, let me ask you this here. What have your attorney been telling you? What have your attorney been telling you since you've been locked up?
Okay, he just said, like you said, they doing an investigation.
Into what?
Like you say, into the situation that happened.
So they got you locked up. You've been locked up over a year, and they still investigating the case.
Yes.
Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Is it any particular reason why your attorney is telling you that they have not taken you to trial yet?
No.
Do you? What's your attorney name?
Yeah. Mr. Edwin.
You know.
EWIN.
What's his?
King Jr.
Repeat that again.
Yeah, Edwin. EDWIN and KING Jr.
Okay. So let me ask you this here. What do you want your lawyer to do for you?
Okay, like you said, to represent me and find out that I'm innocent, which I am.
How many times have your lawyer been down there to talk to you?
Twice.
In a year?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add to that?
No, that's it. I just want to get out of here because I'm innocent.
Well, I'll be contacting your lawyer as well. Anybody that get on here and give me the information. And also, you have, Karen have my information. You should write me with that information as well and send me the letter, and I can get on top of that.
Okay. All right. Now they have another lady that needs to talk with you. Can she come on now?
The whole prison can talk to me. Put them on.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Hello.
Speak up. Don't be shy.
Hello.
How you doing?
You good? This is Amani Bowen.
Repeat that.
This is Amani Bowen.
You got a felony case number?
Yes.
Could you read
Sir.
that? Could you read it through could you read that number for me? I didn't hear you. I can't hear you. And if you're reading the felony number, it's going to have an alphabet before it.
L.
Or you saying L or F?
L.
Okay, go ahead.
2 3 7 6 8 6 1 6.
And let me ask you something. How long you been locked up?
Almost 2 months.
How long?
Almost 2 months.
What's your charge?
Injury of a child and elderly.
Have you been indicted?
No, sir.
Okay, so are you having any issues with your attorney? By the way,
Yes.
but what is your attorney name?
Bree West.
One more time.
Bree West.
Okay, so what's the issues you having with your attorney?
I haven't seen her, or I haven't been in court since I've been in here.
Okay. And so what would you like this attorney to do for you that the attorney is not doing already?
To get in court and to have a court date and to be seen.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna advise you to do as well. Karen got the address. Send me a letter. What's going on? Put your felony number in there, and I'm gonna look into it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to give y'all all the assistance that I can give you. And if you innocent, don't plead guilty. Don't do that. Fight your case. Tell your attorneys you want a jury trial. You want to see discovery. And if you're having any complaints that your attorney's not doing, send those complaints to me, and I'm gonna get them out there to the right place where they can be heard.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else you'd like to just express?
My people wanted a bond reduction.
And what have your lawyer done in regards to getting that bond reduction?
She talked about she been in trial with other cases and everything else. And she's telling my people one thing and telling them another.
Do you think your attorney is being honest with you? Do you think your attorney is actually trying to represent you?
No.
Why do you feel that way?
Because I feel like that because I haven't too much of been seeing it. And I've been in here for a month now and I haven't too much. It's been
I want to ask you something. How did they arrest you?
From school. They came and got me from school.
And did they tell you who made that complaint?
No, sir.
Okay, so at this point there is no probable cause that you know of because you're like I say, reduce your complaint on paper and mail it to me, and I'm gonna get on top of that. Anybody that got issues with their attorneys and they've been in there, just send me a letter. I want to know how long you've been locked up. If you've been indicted, put that felony number on there, and I'm gonna investigate what's going on.
Yes, sir.
So if you don't have anything else, if it's anybody else that want to express anything and need my assistance, put them on the phone if y'all can.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, who am I speaking with?
Yes, this is Omni Williams.
Okay, go ahead, Omni Williams. Can you state your felony case number?
Yes, it's F2221231.
And what's going? How long have you been incarcerated in the county jail?
Over 13 months.
Over 13 months. Is it any reason why you
Yes.
haven't went to trial yet?
As far as I know, no, there's no good reason why I haven't gone to trial. I spoke to my attorney.
Hold up a second, Omni. The way that you are talking,
Okay.
right? The way that you are talking, I don't know what you got. I can hear you very clearly. So, however the way you holding that tablet and talking, everybody needs to do that because I can hear you very well and clearly.
Okay.
Okay, keep talking.
Yes, sir. I will let them know.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So right now, yeah, we're good. I was just speaking to my attorney just a couple of days ago and asking him why I haven't been to court yet
Hold up a second.
and why my
Hold up.
Okay.
What is your attorney name?
My attorney's name is Philip Barpin,
And
which is Barton.
did you give me that felony number already? As of
Yes,
that, you already stated it for the record, right?
sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, and so during my conversation with Mr. Barton, he said that he was getting set for trial, but he had no good reason as to why my Sixth Amendment right to a speedy trial has been violated.
So
He said that the speed.
go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He said that the speedy trial date has been changed because of COVID-19. They were extended. And so when I asked him how long they were extended for, he said it was different times for different people,
Well, let me
which of course doesn't even make any sense.
well, let me tell you something. That punk is lying. COVID been over with. Okay. He needs to be
Right.
filing a motion to dismiss the indictment because the speedy trial has been violated. Have he filed any discovery in your case?
No,
Have he procured any witness? Have he showed you any discovery?
no, he has showed me nothing at all, not even a statement, nothing.
For the record again, could you read your felony case number back to me?
Yes, sir. It's F2221231.
So when it comes to your attorney communicating with you, do you feel like your attorney is telling you what's going on? Do you have any idea what's going on with your case as of this day?
Absolutely. No, not at all, sir. Not at all. I've only spoken to my attorney 5 times in the 13 months that I've been here. 3 times in person and twice over the phone.
So you've been there 13 months and they haven't taken you to trial yet.
No, sir. Not at all.
That means that they don't have a case and they know at this point they're looking for you to plead guilty. They're looking to trick you. The reason why I have talked to you in the past privately over the phone, so I do know what was going on. And so, like I tell you, anybody that get on here, I'm gonna reach out to their attorneys. I'm gonna be an advocate for them. I'm gonna do all that I can. I'm one person, but I'm a powerful person when it comes to the law. So I'm not worried about that. And so the record before me dealing with your case and a lot of other people's case show me that your attorneys are working in conjunction with the DA to convict you. They are committing criminal acts in their official capacities as attorneys. Because at this point in the game, they should have already taken, you've been locked up 13 months and they haven't taken you to trial. You either have a case or you don't have a case. Is there anything else you'd like to share to my audience and get this out there?
Yes, I would like to share something else, sir. I just want to say that my attorney also, when I asked him about the evidence, to show me some type of evidence or something, to have some type of communication with me because I haven't communicated with him since July. And I told him that I'm an innocent person that's been locked up for over 13 months. He told me that it's a lot of innocent people that's been in jail for over a year, and he hung up in my case.
So
I just have no faith.
Hold up. So this attorney, while talking to you, while you asserting your innocence, hung up in your face.
Yes, he did.
Well, that's just that thug in his ass. See, he's the thug. But guess what? I will advocate on your behalf as well.
Okay.
So
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome, ma'am. You're welcome.
Okay. Let me, I believe there's another person that wants to speak to you as well.
Put them on.
Okay. Hello.
Yes, please state your name.
Jasmine Provo.
I didn't catch the last name.
Provo.
Okay, could you got a felony number for me?
I would have to get it.
Well,
Let me get it, Mother. I didn't know I had to have it. Hold on. Okay.
all right.
It is, I got it. It's F2259419.
Tell us what's going on with your case and with your attorney. First of all, let me ask you this. How long have you been locked up?
Next week will be 9 months.
9 months. Have you received an indictment?
Yes.
You got an indictment?
No, I haven't. I have not.
Have your attorney discussed anything with you concerning your case?
Yes. So,
Hold up a second.
honestly, yes.
What is your attorney name?
Gilbert Medina.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, my attorney really, when he would talk to me, he would say, he would tell me what the prosecutor has against me, but he never received any evidence himself. And he would tell me what they want to give me if I'm found guilty. Supposedly there was another charge that, well, not a charge, but something else against me that he didn't have proof of. So honestly, I don't know if he was telling me the truth or trying to scare me, or if this was what the prosecutor really told him.
I got a question for you. Do you trust your attorney?
No,
Why don't you trust your attorney?
because every time I talk to him, it's something different.
Give me an example.
Like the first time I talked to him, he was telling me that the prosecutors were wanting to give me Fed time. I don't have a federal case. Then the next time, he told me that he was working on getting my case closed, but I was talking about my case on the phone. And then now it's 25 years that they want to give me. He's telling me he has to look at some evidence at the police station. He's never gone, and he told me this probably about three months ago. Was 3 or 4 months ago was when he told me this, and to this day he still has not talked to any police or gotten any evidence from them.
So have you expressed to your attorney if you want a jury trial or a trial by judge?
He wants to try to take it to trial. I'm honestly
okay, but
supposed to go to.
What I'm asking, what I'm asking you is, do you want a jury trial or a trial by judge?
It would be, if I had to choose, it would be a jury.
Have you expressed this to your lawyer?
Jury trial. No, I have not.
Well, you should express that to your lawyer. I'm gonna say this here. I would advise no one to take a trial by judge, because that judge already has their mind made up. That judge don't care about you. Okay, so anything you want your attorney to know, you want your attorney to do, I'm gonna just put it like this. Everybody that's up in there, if you want a jury trial, whatever you want your attorney to do, you need to send me that letter, and I'm gonna make sure your lawyer get that letter. This is gonna be evidence for later on down the line if you get convicted, because you telling your lawyer You telling your lawyer what you want over the phone, there's no evidence of that ever happening. So what I want to do is create a paper trail to protect you.
Right. Okay.
So is there anything else you'd like to express? Concerning what's going on with your case, your lawyer? I already know from experience and for what I've been hearing, those lawyers that y'all have, the court appointed, all these attorneys, even these judges down there, they committing criminal acts, and no one. I'm gonna bring some attention to it. Okay, so as a matter of fact, I'm going down there to talk to some of those judges. They may arrest me, which I don't care.
You have 1 minute left.
So I just can't allow this to go on, and I have knowledge of it. I just can't rest right. So I just can't rest right.
Yes.
So
right.
So I know the phone gonna hang up. So if nobody have anything else to say, you can call back if you do. If you don't, that's fine. I just want to know. So when that phone hang up, I won't be expecting anybody, or if I should expect somebody.
Okay. Let me see. I know for me, yeah, that's all, I wanted to say. I just want the correct, justice, because, yeah, this is ridiculous. How long I've been sitting here with nothing.
Okay, as I said, Karen has my address. Write me a letter with that information in it, with your felony number, and I get on top of it.
Okay.
Thank you.
I will do that.
Thank y'all for participating.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No problem at all.
Thank you for using Secure. The caller has hung up. Thank you for using Securus.
Well, people, as you can see, you got people locked up in the Dallas County Jail, Frank Crawley building at Lou Sterrett. Been locked up over a year. Some been indicted, some have. Yet they have moved the case to trial. Whenever a case, see, in Texas, we're in Dallas, Texas. In Texas, once you indicted, they have to bring you to trial within 6 months. Most of these attorneys, I have full knowledge of everybody that spoke tonight. None of their attorneys are properly representing them. They haven't filed speedy trial motions. They have moved for a motion to squash the indictment for failure to bring a person to trial within 6 months. They haven't filed a motion to squash the indictment for the defects in the indictment. Now, in a few days, probably be 4 or 5 days, but I wanted to get this out. I'm going to personally address Sherry Lisa Thomas, an attorney. She filed a motion to withdraw from Karen. I'm gonna call her Karen G. 2 felony cases. She mentioned me in the motion, but she made a statement. She actually lied, saying that the family and the defendant was threatening her, so she had to withdraw for the case. No, when I spoke to Sherry Thomason, I advised her that everything that she's doing in the case shows that she's working to convict her own client. She began to yell and act all stupid. But once I helped draft up a letter for Karen to her attorney, dismissing her attorney, spelling out why she's being dismissed and why a state bar complaint will be filed against her, she withdrew from the case. She withdrew from the case not because anybody threatened her, because I am a threat, because I know the law. I can look at a case and say, hey, why haven't you done this? See, when you refuse to do this or omit doing this, there's only one conclusion. You're trying to convict your client. That is it. This video went live to create a record for all the defendants that spoke. I will be advocating. No judge, no police, no sheriff, no FBI agent will scare me. I have a First Amendment right to speak. I have a right to help and advocate. And I'm finna bust this criminal activity that the Dallas County Jail with these judges and court-appointed attorneys are doing. You don't scare me. See, I already know the type of game you play. I know the type of game you play. You heard it from the people's own mouth. Live. What's going on? I'm not through yet, so I'm just going to go to a recess. I'm going to play some music, enjoy it. Huh, I just got one more thing I need to do. Now listen to me. Like I said, when you see the Ann Taylor, the Brian Kohlberger, the quadruple murders, the Richard Allen, the Delphi murders, when you see cases are being delayed, not brought to trial in a speedy fashion, there is only two things happening. And they may be happening at the same time. The defendant lawyer is either working with the prosecutor to convict him, or the prosecutor doesn't have a case and continues to set up roadblocks to an actual trial. So when I look at the Kohlberger case, the Delphi case with Richard Allen, ask yourself, people, the probable cause affidavit for Brian Kohlberger, that's not even a real probable cause affidavit. There is no nexus. There is no connection there. What they want to hide is how. I was talking to Gerard on point, and he kept saying, how did they get to Richard Allen? How did they get to Richard Allen? And I agree with it. There's a big gap there. But now, ask yourself this year, in a probable cause affidavit of, y'all excuse me for a second. I keep having some technical difficulties. The camera go out. I see you calling me, Gerard. So what I'm gonna do is I'm still live, but I'm gonna give you a call. I believe I have your number in this particular phone. So let me see if I can pull you up. Yeah, I can.
What's up, bro?
Okay, now you live. Everybody can hear you. Okay, so you live, right? So
hey, big shout out to everyone watching. Jerome Point.
What's going on? I seen you calling me, so I'm still live. I got my camera on. So
no, I hear you. I hear you calling my name. You know, I heard Batman calling Robin, and I was like, "Yo, here we are. What's up?"
I ain't nothing, man. I seen you. I seen you calling, so I called you back. Because I'm still live, kind of just giving a point of view. I had some prisoners, like I say, man. I'm out here helping these folks out here, man, because I really can't ignore what I know. I want to, but I can't. You know, I can't sleep like that. So
no, I gotta say, man. Hey, listen, congratulations on everything that you're doing, advocating for the people in prison and in jail. Like, you're doing an amazing job. Thank you for everything that you're doing for the community, not just for the true crime community, but for everyone around you. You're doing nothing but good for everyone around you. We appreciate your advice and I appreciate everything that you do for us. I want to send a shout out to Square on Fire. She's watching us right now. Square on Fire. Big shout out to you, honey. She's right there on the chat room. We over here showing support, love, and support to you, man. Great job on everything that you're doing.
Okay, are you still live?
No, I'm not live right now. I'm just here chilling, watching you, enjoying the show, man. You're doing something amazing for the community. This is a great, good job.
Yeah, man. And you know, let me tell you something, man. And I've been speaking to a lot of these people in private, hearing about what's going on, and I had told them, you know, I just say, hey, look, we can do this tomorrow, get you out there. But one of the things that I wanted to create a record for them, right? And a lot of people have this, this misconceived notion that these attorneys really care about you. And you know, you got attorneys getting on here on social media pretending that, hey, these lawyers are court-appointed lawyers. Look, even if you pay these lawyers, what you have to realize, you at a disadvantage because you don't know the law and you don't know when they making moves that's against you. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez, right now we got Ann Taylor on the chat list.
Yeah, hey, listen. When we look at Ann Taylor, like I was telling you, got a minute? Am I holding you up?
No, you're good, man. I got time for you. You know me.
Okay, listen. You know, when you look at the Brian Kohlberger case right now, you remember I told you she waived the speedy preliminary hearing. She's trying to make everybody think that, oh, we was gonna have it. Once you waive the speedy preliminary hearing, you already knew it wasn't gonna be now. Let me say this here. And the reason why she did that, she didn't want Dylan Mortensen to get on there and make in other words, the speedy preliminary hearing was waived to keep the public ignorant about the facts. As you can
postpone everything and put it in the back of the burner just to let the community kind of like pacify the community about everything, you know, just having someone that's allegedly guilty or whatnot, whatever they're talking about. And at the same time, just having the community in at ease, you know, like we have someone in jail about it. Everyone calm down. Everything's good. Big shout out to Brett Payne. I just had a conversation with him a few days ago. Big shout out to Kara. Santa Canola mom, big shout out to you, Kara. We support you 100%. I had a conversation with Brett Payne, and it's a lot of things moving right now that I want to share with you later on.
Okay.
At some other time, but right now it's a lot of good things in the case that I can't wait to give you the heads up about it.
Well, I'm live.
And true right now, everything's looking great, man. Keep doing the great job that you're doing, brother.
Okay, I'm live. I'm gonna close out my live, and I'm gonna let you go, man, because I know you're busy. But I give you a call.
My brother. Yeah, I just came to show some love and make sure that you know that we're here for you.
Okay, man. Thank you.
All right, brother. Talk to you later.
All right. Before I close this out, this is what I want to say. When you see the lawyers, the judges on social media with these high-profile cases, you got to understand the judge that you see on there is not the real judge. They have to put that act on because they're being watched. Pretty much all the great judges. One of the great judges, Judge Ponsner, a federal judge, he retired because he just got so sick of what he saw. Look up Judge Ponsner. He retired because these judges, you got to realize when you go to court, look at it like this here. You're a defendant. They know you don't know shit about the law, okay? You the mark. It's easy to fuck over you, okay? So you're an ignorant person, don't know the law. So why would the judge or your own attorney pretty much advocate for you? You heard the people calling from the county jail, Luke Sterrett in Dallas, Texas. Been locked up over a year, 13 months, 6 months, 2 months. Don't even have an indictment. Attorneys not communicating with. This is the real life situation of a fucking defendant, man. Not that shit you see on TV. Ann Taylor giving Brian Kohlberger damn near $1 million defense. That's straight bullshit. In real life, this is what it is. Attorneys lying. Let me explain something to y'all about these attorneys in Texas. When these court-appointed attorneys are appointed to a case, they get a couple of $100 for each defendant. And they have over 100 and some defendants. One lawyer have over 100 and some defendants. So for $200 or $300 each defendant, what type of defense you think these court-appointed attorneys are really giving these people? You out of your goddamn mind if you thinking they're giving a great defense. You heard it yourself. They don't trust their attorneys, and rightfully so. So remember, people, the only interaction that most people have with the criminal justice system, with judges and lawyers, is what you see on social media. You never see an attorney on social media criticizing other lawyers. You know why? They want to keep you asleep. But see, I'm different. I'm a little bit different from most people. I'm not an attorney, but I know the law. Every person that lives in this country should know the law because it affects you. You're dealing with contracts. You got people signing contracts for apartments. You got people signing contracts with credit card companies. But when it comes to your contract, you completely ignorant of a recourse once the other party breached the contract. So we just out here engaging in conduct. Everything you do has a law that governs it. So you should know the law. Now, once again, I have full knowledge concerning what's going on with these attorneys in Dallas County. But I'm going to continue to bring attention to this criminal activity. It is a crime when a court-appointed attorney is appointed by the court to represent you, and that attorney does nothing to help you but let you sit in there, don't file any motions. It's already understood that you're not doing anything. This is what we call ineffective assistance of counsel. And they realize that 99% of the defendants are so ignorant to what they're doing that no one will ever understand. So I have to use my platform, and that's why I call it Speak Van Holden. I'm going to talk about crime. I can talk about everything. I picked that name to not confine myself to one particular thing. And so let me tell you something. For everybody that tuned in for the live stream, I appreciate it. And like I said, I have an onerous burden to carry, and I'm happy to carry it. And I'm going to close out this live stream with a little music. I'm tired, but I'm not too tired. So, like I say, people, in real life, I get things done for the people who don't know the law. And I will be contacting these attorneys. So stay tuned for videos while I go confront these attorneys. And that's just the way it is.